show you how we rock this. We're going to work the room. We're going to talk to them, look in their eyes, connect with them, engage with them. That's how you roll with it.
But this guy is a rock star. So Jay, come on up.
What's up? Good morning. Good morning. Give me some love. Make some noise. Come on, clap it out. 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 Woo! Wow. Hi, Instagram. What's up, ladies? Come on, you'll appreciate this. Come on, give a little bit of this. Half the ladies like, his eyebrows are amazing right now. So it happens when you date an esthetician in Miami. She's like, we're gonna fix the whole thing. Well, good morning. How are we all doing? Feeling good? Feeling good? Man, what an honor it is to be here with Tony, to be here with Jay, to be here with the whole team, to be around winners this morning. Well done you for showing up. Well done you for saying, I want to be better. Well done you for saying, you know what? I want to be a winner. Turn to the person on your right and say, I'm a winner. Give them a high five. I'm a winner. Yeah. Turn to the person on your left to say, I'm a winner. Right. Right. Hey, I want to appreciate you and welcome you for being here. That's really important because you could have been anywhere, but you showed up today. You said, I want to be better and I'm going to pour into you today. So my name is Jay. It's an Australian accent. This lady's like, is it London? Is it from New Zealand? I'm not sure. My mom is French, my dad is Sri Lankan. Let's get the look out of the way. I'm a very unique soul. Today I'm going to share some things with you and I'm really going to help you. And I'm going to do two things, right? When I was doing acting in LA, there's a thing when you act and you present. You present to the camera, then there's a thing called you break the fourth wall. And you talk to the people. And I'm going to do that a little bit today because everyone in the room right now should be wanting to speak. Congratulations, well done. Give a round of applause so show up. That was amazing. First time. So I'm going to share some like little ins of what I'm doing, of how I work a crowd as well. Because the way I work a crowd, you can work the camera. Okay? So my intention today is this. My intention today is to give you some wins about PR, about personal branding, about social media, right? I'm going to give you some mindset stuff. I'm going to give you some tactics. And I'm going to leave you with today with a video that you're going to share and post. Because what happens when a speaker or someone comes up on stage and they throw things at you? You feel really good. You got that energy, you got that enthusiasm, you got that excitement. Then what happens on Tuesday morning? You're back in the same boat as you were before. How many of us have got a book on our shelf that we're going to read it? I'm going to read it. I got that ebook. Tony sent me the video. I'm going to do it next Saturday. I've done it. You've done it. We've all done it. So the only way for me to move you right now is I'm going to share stuff with you, work with you, but I'm going to make sure you leave with a tangible, something you can leave today that you go, I got result. How's that sound? Give me a hell yeah. Yes. All right, nice. Well, let me get the trust part out of the way. First thing I want you to write down right now, the big thing on your page, there's a couple things that say write this down, right? And I want you to write it out. Because when you write it down, you remember it a little bit more. Write this one down. Trust with a capital T. T-R-U-S-T. Trust. Write it down. Trust. Trust. They will not like you, they will not learn from you, they will not listen to you if they do not trust you. How many people have given money to someone or bought something from someone and they didn't really care too much about what the product was or it's a restaurant, they just liked the person, they trusted the person, right? What are you guys doing right now? This is what I specialize in. You're not selling Monet. Guess what you're selling? Write this one down. People aren't buying the product, they're buying me. For the last 16 years of my life, I was born in Australia in Sydney. When I speak, I wasn't the guy, like I had a good childhood. I didn't live on the street. I wasn't addicted to drugs at 5 years old. And the reason I'm sharing that with you, because I think the big thing, breaking the fourth wall right now, authenticity is really important with your brand. Don't fake. You don't have to fake it to attract. You just have to be honest and present with yourself. Okay? So people aren't buying the product, they're buying you. Super, super important, right? So I was born in Sydney, I traveled around the world, spoke in 30 countries. I started my career as a magician. Yeah, not a musician, a magician. Yeah. Do a trick. Yeah. Do a trick, yeah. we do tricks. No, that's another joke. Okay, actually, everyone do this. Everyone do this. I'll show you what I mean. Do that. Everyone do this. Put your hands out. Put your hands out like this. I'll prove my worth to you, so you can trust me. So you can see thumbs down, right? Right hand over left. You got it. Nice. Squeeze. Okay. Squeeze. Squeeze. Thumb. I'll go first. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Jay, can we get a round of tequila in the room for everybody? Patron on me, put on my tab. Okay, right hand down, left hand up. You with me, camera at home? Right on the replay, thumbs down. Pause for a second, breaking the fourth wall. Guess what I'm doing to the room right now? I'm getting you engaging. Everything I do with you, you can implement today with your business and brand in your own way. All right, thumbs down. All right, right hand to the left. Okay, squeeze tight. Nice, man. Okay, switch your pinkies up. So it's like left pinky outside. You got it. Yeah, you got it. Okay, we go. Un, deux, trois. Okay. I'll teach you. I'll teach you how I do it. Okay, right hand out. Left hand out. Nice. Thumbs down. Nice. Nice. Okay, cool. Right hand to the left. Actually, do this. Do this. I'll start again. Do this. Okay. Here we go. Follow me. Go 1, twice, 3. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Okay, cool. All right. Sorry. Give me 5. All right. Good. Okay, so here's the deal. So, for so long in my life, I was a magician, right? I did Vegas. You know, I built a YouTube channel to 57 million views. You can Google that. I've seen it in 150 countries. That's not to show off, but I got to learn how to build a community. But the one thing I realized throughout this whole time being a magician, it wasn't the best magician. It was a person who could sell themselves. Yeah. One guy was here, one guy was there, right? Both doing a card trick, me and him, going for a show for Foxtel, just like sort of like the Hulu in America. I got given the show. It was personality driven. It was connection driven. I could connect with the guy making the decision. The other guy was, look at me, look how good I am. That he didn't care. He wanted them to say their name. He wanted to say, hey, what's the deal? Does your son like magic? I'd love to chat with him. And see how I'm talking to you like I'm talking to a friend? Next point, on camera. Talk to the camera like you're talking to a friend. You said this before, great point. Hey guys, what's up guys? I get it, we do it because you want to be larger than life. But guess what? How many people are watching your stories? Right. It's one person. Usually they're eating, they're on the toilet. You're engaged with one person. So speak to them. You wouldn't say to someone, hey guys, how are you? You'd be like, no. You'd be like, that's rude. Why would you do it on camera? Just speak to them like you're speaking as a friend, right? So I was a magician. That took me around the world. Then I became a speaker. I worked for MTV in Singapore. I ran a nightclub. Tony doesn't know this. I was a stripper in Vegas. I was a dancer. Yeah.
Show us the trick.
Yeah. You got any tips in today? I worked in Thunder from Down Under. You heard of that show?
Yes.
Yeah, I was the MC for that show for 9 months. So, and I'm telling you this because for me, it's always been people. I love people. Connecting with people. Like, I don't care whether you're black, white, Asian, Caucasian, you're 15 or 55, gay, straight. Look at me. This Indian Ricky Martin man in a jacket. We don't know where the hell I'm from. Another point, make a laugh. Write this down. This is one thing that when I've helped girls before working with Tony and Monet, I said to them, bring up the insecurities and the feelings that you have on yourself before everyone else does. If you've got a weird voice and you know it, say to people on the camera, I've got a weird voice. Guess what you've done now? You've revealed. Now other people feel like they can share with you. Talk about your insecurities. Talk about the things that you're not feeling comfortable with. Right? But Pink said this in an amazing interview. She said, I tell all my problems before the media does so they can't get anyone. Yeah, and I was like, oh, I love that. Bring up all the things. I know what I'm like. Right? If we don't really know who we are by now, that's a different problem, right? But if you bring up the things that you know people say about you or that they may think, bring it up early, and guess what it does? It makes people, wow, she's so comfortable to talk about her problems. Maybe I can share my problems with her. So I did all these things around my life, and the one thing that I realized, I would always jump the gun pretty quick. It's because I was always selling me. I would always connect with the person who's making a decision, right? I would always give people an experience. So when the world stood still in 2020 and I couldn't speak anymore to corporations, I wasn't really happy. You know, imagine being in a room and speaking to people and they nod their head but they leave and don't do anything. That was the corporate world. You know, McDonald's, Coca-Cola. They love your energy, but they can't take action. And I'm out. So when I got a chance to restart, right, respawn to a different soul for me, I really got to speak to people's souls, and that's what I want to do with you today. You know, I'm not really teaching you social media. You know what I'm teaching you? Self-belief. Self-belief in you. Because if you believe in you, man, you can do anything. You can go anywhere. You can be with anyone. You can make the money you want. But no one wants to talk about that. I love tactics. I'm a man in Miami. We're all about money and movement and women and fun. I get it. We love tactics. But no one wants to talk about mindset. You get this bad boy in check before you start, you bring it. You can take anyone online that says something bad about you. For 10 years I did YouTube videos. Every day we get hate comments. Every day. Keyboard warriors.
We have a lot of those.
Yeah,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Think about this. Think about as a fun, energetic, authentic guy that does magic tricks online. With people just drill you. It hurt at the beginning, but I'm conditioned now. I'm like Neo from the Matrix. You can just move the bullet past. But that's where you guys can get to too. But we got to get our mindset in check first. So the one thing I realized about personal branding, think about the way you make decisions online. Rarely it's just on the product. It's more so on the person, right? And we've realized in a time now where the whole world has been given a chance to start again, you don't need to appeal to a crowd that doesn't get you. That's why I push with so much effort of who I am, because the right ones will stick and the wrong ones will. And I'm saying that being charming and, you know, being straight too. Tony is that too. Tony doesn't have to be someone she's not. If you don't like Tony, you probably aren't going to be here, right? And take the humor is I use humor to give you the facts. I don't have to push clients anymore to work with me. The one thing that I really appreciate Tony and Jay said, and this really got to me, when we were working together, Jay used to tell me this. He said, Jay, every time you got on a call with us, I was standing up, I was very relaxed. I didn't have a PowerPoint presentation. I wasn't trying to hard close them. I said, guys, this is the move. This is how it's gonna work. Like, I want you to come back to me. And they did it. And I think we've got a great relationship. And they're really coachable. And for me, that's everything, right? For me, that's everything. But I didn't have to change and be someone I'm not to try get the client. Right? That's like with dating. If you're someone you're not when you're dating someone, at the beginning you might get them. But guess what? The real self is gonna come out and you realize why it didn't work from the beginning, because you weren't authentically you. So today it's really about giving you the permission to be you. Yeah? So remember, people aren't buying the product, they're buying you. Okay? How long do I have today? How long do you want to do?
You can go up for another 20 minutes.
Okay, 20, perfect. Okay. First thing I want to get is the mindset. Does that make sense so far? Give me a hell yes. Yeah? Okay, cool. Breaking the fourth wall for a second. With your crowd, you always want to ask them if they're engaged, if they're with you. Doesn't matter how good you are, how attractive you are, how cool you think you are. If they're not present with you, you can't move them. We all have things going on. What do I got to do? Who I got to pick up? Am I going out tonight? Is he going to text me back? Is she going to text me back? What am I going to eat? What are they going to? You got to get them present with you, right? So the first thing before we give you the tactics, the tangibles, I want to give you the mindset. I want to give you the mindset up here, man. I want to give you the stuff that if you get this in check, you can do anything. People give me a lot of money to help them. I tell you this, it isn't the verification tick on Instagram they're buying. It isn't the Forbes article. It isn't the tactics. It's that I believe in you, Tony. Tony's problem, and she's still working through this, is she said, Jay, in an emotional state, she's like, Jay, I just
have never wanted to show up and tell everybody. I wanted to give it to everybody else. And I said, we're going to change that. Because how dare you not want to tell the world who you are and what you've done? Have you had result? Share it. That's hard for someone like that. Because they're giving everybody else. They put the spotlight on everybody else. I'm like, it's time to put the spotlight on you. So first thing with mindset, there are 3 mindset things. You want to write this one down. Right? And repeat after me. I'm gonna be judged. Say it louder. I'm gonna be judged. People on the replay. I'm gonna be judged. You're judging me and I'm judging you. When I first walked up on stage, people say it takes 7 seconds to make an impression. It takes a second. You look at someone you met, count 7. You know already have an impression. Now, the thing is, do you like the person? Do you not like the person? Do you like her? Do you like him? Do you not like him? Do you not trust him? Or are you unsure? People are already judging. So like the whole they're going to judge me thing, like the reason why you guys aren't doing more on your social media, it's not because you don't know how to do it. You turn on your camera, you press a button, you start talking. Please don't throw my career at me. Like, come on. Logically, it's not that hard. But emotionally, you're scared. You're scared of judgment. You're scared of what people are going to think. What's my mom going to think? What's my partner going to think? What's Tony going to think? What's the girls who used to work with me who aren't really doing well, but I'm starting to make money, what are they going to feel from me? You know? The girls that are maybe lawyers and they're making really big bucks and I've just decided to get out of that world and I want to do my own thing. What are they going to feel from me? I get it. I struggled with that for 25 years of my life. You know? Until I pushed through and I realized people are attracted to my personality and soul. And that rewarded with me with travel and finances and dating and, you know, it's hard, man. My brother's adopted. I love my brother, but as an adopted brother who's a different blood than you, my brother he's 24, first girl in school, first girl he meets in high school, dates, marries, kids.
Wow.
Me. 17, travels. In the thing, you know how you have Cancun break here in America? We have schoolies in Australia. So you go there and you get partied up, you drink it up. I said, I'm not doing that. I want to go to travel. So I travel by myself. So I've been to 30 countries, right? Always done something in each country. I never got married, never got kids, you know, was always moving and grooving. Like that was hard for people to understand my family. My dad's Sri Lankan. His side didn't get me for a long time. They would question me. They tried to arrange marriages for me. Not in Australia, but in Sri Lanka. Hey, if you ever come back, we've got someone great for you. Yeah. The accent's not that strong, but the joke works, right? So the point of the story is you're going to get judged, man. Like, bring it. Bring it. All right, let's roll. You know what I mean? Is that all you got? So write this down. I'm going to be judged. Okay. Because if you can't see it and you can't say it, you can't move it, you can't control it, you can't fix it. Second thing, okay? You don't need to be sexy. You don't need to look a certain way. One thing I do with my male clients, like if they're not tight, and when I call it tight, like if they're not, for a man, men need more validation than women think we do, right? And the thing is, the first thing I tell a guy who works with me, we're hitting the gym a little bit more and we're gonna get you a stylist. Because when you walk out in your outfit, your cape, man, you feel like $1 million. How many of you when we put on that suit and you walk out of the house and you're thinking Beyonce in your head, you're like, no, let's roll, you know? You want to, that's an amazing feeling to be, right? So I don't need to be in a sexy industry. I'm going to be judged, right? And the third one is rejection, right? They're going to say no. Just say it. Tell me, say they're going to say no. Everyone say to me no. Everyone say not right now. I'm not interested. Yeah. You know what no really means? Not right now. I'm not really interested. Well, guess what? Try again. Try again. It could just be a bad time. When we go out with my boys and we go, be boys and talk to girls, the girl it could be the wrong time. She could have got a text from the guy that she's seeing, and I come up, try to be Mr. Charming, and she's like, no. I'm like, it's not probably me. It's my ego. I'm amazing. But the point of the story is timing, right? Okay. Ma'am in the blue, what's your first name?
Katie.
Katie, what was one of those mindset things that you stuck with? What was something that was like, yeah, that made sense to me?
Wait, what do you mean?
One of the mindset moves, those 3 things. What was the one of them that you actually really resonated with a lot?
Why are you asking me a hard question?
Well, if you can't ask hard questions, how are we going to get you to the next level?
That's true. Thanks for smacking me in the face.
We can have fluff, or we can have movement. We can have fluff or fire. One more thing I want to say. This one's huge. Every television show, every journalist says this to me. But I'm shy. I'm an introvert. Every time they say that to me, you know what I say to them? I said, okay, you're shy. What else? You're an introvert? And I look at them in their eyes and I say this. Who told you that?
Yeah.
The pin drops. And they say, I told myself that. Dude, the word you tell yourself can make you fly or make you die. Period. Fuel you or fail you. I'm shy, I'm an introvert. Stop telling yourself that. Why are you putting yourself into a box and then you're looking for other people who can support it and appreciate that? No, man, I'm just going to do it. Right? I'm not a psychologist. Maybe there is such thing as an extrovert and introvert. But guess what? Why does that help right now? What does that help with? Oh, I'm not from a rich family. Who cares, dude? Just press a button, count to 3, and start talking.
Yeah.
You'll find the confidence. Confidence comes from experience. It doesn't come... The way I've been able to speak in front of big crowds, I've been doing it for 15 years. Get paid a lot of money to have to go move a crowd of boring accountants. So that was my job. If I didn't, I get paid a lot of money for 30 minutes. You better close it, Jay. So you become very good at skilling up to figure out how to do that. But the same thing with you. How does a girl become great with makeup? She does makeup enough to figure out what's going to work for her. So if you want to be a better speaker, if you want to be a better salesman, if you want to be better on camera, the first question I'd ask you is, how many times a day are you doing it? Sometimes logic is really a great thing because it just shows it tells it to your face. And all the emotions come up. I'm shy, I'm not in a sexy industry, I'm scared. Okay, great, what else you got for me today? Story? Great, let's start. Right? Ma'am, what is your first name?
Katie.
Hi, Kelly, how you doing? The K or a C?
Okay.
Okay, what was one thing out of those mindset parts that you resonate with or that you've said to the world about you?
Definitely asking myself the hard questions, coming to reality without logic for myself.
Perfect. Thank you for sharing. We'll go back to you.
I'm picking on the middle woman.
Yeah.
It's about having the confidence and having the attitude. Because to me, confidence is not connected to emotions. You just have to have an attitude about it. You have to choose to be that person.
Yeah. Sometimes the fake it till you make it can work. You just got to jump into it, Tippy-toeing into success isn't been my thing. Jump in the deep end. Let's roll. You're gonna drown anyway. You might as well drown sooner than later. But this is like a video game. You can respawn. The next day you can start again. Right? That's what we forget. 24 hours in a day, yeah, but in probably 9-10 hours you're gonna go to sleep. You fresh start. I say that to a lot of my clients who are just dealing with, just push through. Because tomorrow morning you're gonna wake up with a fresh head and you're gonna be like, actually that wasn't as bad. Did you die? No. What's your first name, mate? Caroline. What was one thing that you took away or what was one thing you resonated with the mindset stuff?
I think in the beginning, I started when I was 20, so a lot of it I was in college and I was the only one that was doing it. So
Right.
the rejection of everyone around me, it was, this is a pyramid scheme, you're never gonna make it, you're never gonna get the car.
Yeah.
And I think I kind of looked at it like, I saw a couple people do it, and I was like, I have to take this chance because I've got nothing else, so I was
Yeah.
scared, but I was jumping off, and regardless, I was gonna sink or swim, and so
Yeah, and what did
that was the biggest thing.
and did you sink or did you swim?
I swam.
I love it.
Yeah.
She
And it was a butterfly too.
Yeah.
I've been here, it'll be 4 years on the 14th, so.
Right. Good.
It's everything.
And that story, which I'm going to lead on to the net tactics, that could be one of your messages to attract new clients, to attract new people.
Thanks.
Hey, have you ever felt like you're just in a place where you don't know where to go, what to do? You're in a space where you're just not appreciated, welcome, loved. You don't know if it's going to work. Hey, let me tell you my story for a second. When I first got into this business, bum, bum, bum. I did this, bum, 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 and this happened. Send me a DM. Love to have a conversation with you. How smooth is that? It's not pushy. It's relatable. It's raw. It's real. It's authentic. And like, here's the magic trick behind it. That hits a lot of people because everybody's been through that. You know?
Yeah.
It's like everybody's probably in this room has had some kind of financial worry. Now, you may not be 200 grand in debt, but I'm sure everyone's in the room is like, oh my gosh, how am I going to make the next paycheck? Or, oh my gosh, I don't know how I'm going to afford that. But that you can use. Yeah? One more person, we'll move on to tactics. Hello, man. How are you? What was one thing that you took away from the mindset that maybe is like, yeah, I've been saying that about myself, or, you know, that actually, that's going to help me move forward to that?
The rejection stuff is, I think, it's probably a big one for most of us. And
Yeah.
Mine kind of went through like a negativity spiel for a while. I
Yes.
think it's taken a lot of time to bounce back from that. So.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you for sharing. Yeah. You know, it's so simple, but like when I wanted to play pro soccer before I was a magician, and my coach would always say, don't leave the team. You can be injured, but don't leave the team. Because everyone's always waiting to get back on. And this is going to happen. Like, you're going to hear things. People are going to say things. Okay, thank you. You know? Like, and you have to be really conscious of it. It's hard. Like, you go to someone and voice it. Oh, it's a pyramid scheme. Awesome. Tell me about pyramid schemes. Yeah, what are you telling me about them? Is that in Egypt? I love those. You know? Humor is a great way to diffuse any situation. I love humor like that. Most of the time, people, you know when people throw things at you, if they say that, you know what they're really saying? I'm scared and I don't know. And see how I'm teaching you and training you to, if you think like that, then you don't care about what they say. It's like when the girl says, hey, I'm not interested, I'm gonna give you a number. That's okay. It's like, it's timing, you know what I mean? She can't deal with a handsome guy, I get it. All right, tactics on what to post on social. We're gonna make sure we do a video with everybody in the room so we leave with something we can get wins from today. 3 things on social media, right, that you can do that will give you always, if you feel stuck on what to post, this is the move, this is the strategy, period. It's like if you go to the gym, there are the staples in the gym, the squats to the bench press, you know, the ones that pull up and push ups, like you do those, you'll be fine. Here are the 3 staples. First one you want to do is educational driven content. You want to be seen as the expert in your space. When someone has a pain, when someone has a problem, they want to look for the expert. They want to look for the person who's the solution maker. Well, Jay, I'm not a hair expert. What do I know about that stuff? Hey, are you someone that's broke through something and Monet's helped you with that? Bam, there it is. So how do you find the content? Okay, well, write down 10 stories or 10 things about your industry that you can educate the market about. Now, obviously, you know Monet than me, but I'm sure there are 10 things about Monet that what people don't actually realize about. When I did this one girl was in Monet, she told me about the hair product that I was using was completely wrong. I was like, man, there's an educational piece of content. Hey, are you guys using these products for your hair? You know what actually happens? This. You don't have to go promote Monet straight away, you just have to be the expert. Oh, this girl knows a little bit about this. Wonder why? Let me check her out a little bit. You know? Or write down 5 stories from pain or pleasure, as I say. 5 stories that have hurt you, 5 stories that are giving you pleasure. They don't have to be the darkest, darkest stories. Like, you know, if you don't want to share it, you don't have to. Everybody's probably gone through a breakthrough. Everybody's gone through a bad pain with finances. Everybody's maybe gone through a pain with how they look or what they say or how they make someone feel. That's pain. You can use that. Like that story you shared with me before. That's a great pain story. Pleasure could be like, when was the best ice cream dessert you ever had? Share that story. make people salivate on the screen. Give them the experience. Hey, what was the best time you had in bed with a man? I don't know. Share that. It's your life, you know. When was the best time that you were charmed by a man or a woman? I don't know. Like, share the pleasures. What was the best time? Maybe the pleasure could have been you just literally tried this amazing food, right? You went to this amazing location. Share that. Because everybody can relate. You're looking for relatability. So expert, all right? Second one is this. You can be the biggest blabbermouth and tell the world how amazing you are, but it's always better when you have third-party people saying it for you. Hence why I said to Naomi and Tony, everybody in the room should be giving Tony a testimonial today. Why? Because, once again, breaking the fourth wall, telling you how it rolls, right? Because then when Tony wants to showcase her to a new audience, she knows you trust her. So it's different. But what happens if there's a brand new audience waiting out there to go, hey, listen, we want to live the life of our dreams. We're tired. Here's our stories. Here's our pain. Here's our problems. Tony's like, listen, here's all the people I've helped. I can show you, but let them tell you for me. Tony's amazing. Tony this. She did this for me. She's so supportive. She's so caring. How do you not believe that person? So testimonials, third-party touches. Now, if you can't get a video testimonial from a client, right, from a person that you've helped, this is the number one thing that you'll absolutely love me for. Go and text 5 of your girlfriends and say, hey babe, what's up? Hey, what was your experience like working with Monet and working with me, ? Put the phone down and wait for magic to happen. You're gonna hear the ding. She's gonna be like, hey babe, what's up? Happy Saturday. Right? That's how I think girls talk to each other. Right? Oh my gosh, thank you so much. The product helped me do this, but more so, thank you for giving the confidence in me. Thank you for being there for me. You screenshot that bitch, you know? That's gold, man. Then you white out the name, then you upload it to your stories, to your landing page, to your email sequence. You go on my Instagram, you can follow me. Everything I do, everything I share, I've done. That's ethics for me. So I know exactly what's going to happen. You literally go text 10 girlfriends at lunch today. And it doesn't even have to be part of Monet. Have you ever coached or helped someone help them? Yeah. Now you might be thinking, well, Jay, that's not really ethical because it's not Monet. Well, no, it is. It's not Monet. You're selling you're giving them the experience. It's just part of it. Tony said half of the wins that she gives, and probably more of it, is coaching. You know, she's not here talking about the product and, you know, she's talking about mindset. She's bringing people like me up, right? So you can get people, oh my gosh, you're amazing. Thank you so much. You really helped me. Screenshot that, white out the name, put it up. Powerful stuff. And when people read into a text message conversation, it's like, ooh, what am I going to read? It's revealing, you know? Especially if they see the blue and the white. Anyone a Samsung person here? Get out, please. You ever have a text message to other people and someone's green? You're like, oh, who's green? Okay, last one. Personality content. So expert, you as the expert. Second is testimonial. Third is personality content. That's where you sell you. You share you, right? If you don't know what kind of content to post up, talk about where you were born, what country you're from, what you were like as a kid, right? One thing a lot of girls do wrong in Monet is they put up a pretty photo of them at the beach, and they're like, just going to the beach. You know? Eating, like they're in a bikini, they're like, beautiful day out, you know? You can use the sexy, but have a caption with it.
Yeah.
Use a story. Facts tell, stories sell, right? So when you put up a photo, right, and it could just be you having a great day out, of you smiling. Okay, hey, I remember when there was time when I couldn't smile like this. Why? Bum, 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 bum.
Yep.
Having a photo of you eating a slice of pizza. Like, and I'm creative this is my fun one on my Instagram. Like, pizza could be like, you know, for a long time I used to be, this is true, like I was lactose intolerant, and my mum said I couldn't eat pizza, so the way I pushed through it is I ate a lot of cheese. Then, now you got the story, then you relate it to your business. Isn't that the same in life with making phone calls, with making videos? At the time, your body doesn't want you to do it. See how I'm relating it right now? But when you push through, magic can happen. Funny picture of me eating a piece of pizza, story, relating it back to business. Boom, bam, shazam, you got some wins on that one. How do you find the photos? Find just 10 photos. You as a kid, you as a guy, you married, you out when you're playing. I don't really know, I don't really care. The whole point of it is finding this, like when you look at the photo, what's the emotion from that photo? Then you infuse it. It doesn't need to be a novel, but don't have 2 lines. It does very well long form copy on Instagram. It does very well. I used to pay focus groups in LA, right? Before I moved to Miami, because LA you can get everybody for nothing, you know, because they want to be actors, you know? And I would pay them, and I'd say, pay them a small amount of money. I'm like, hey, I don't know if I told you this, but I'd bring people in to my office and I'd ask them to take out their phone, and I'd be like, hey, I just want to film you. You're going to feel completely comfortable. I'm going to ask you to do some exercises. One of the exercises, I get them to go watch all my clients' videos and stories, but I want to see what their eyes read and what their eyes don't read. It's like a focus group to see what they're actually watching. Every person read the captions. Like we'd have cameras behind them and they'd be scrolling. You ever watch anyone on a bus or on a plane and see, like, is it just me? Or I love like seeing, what does everybody else do? I know what I do, what they zoom in on, because that's real, authentic, like real authentic vibes. So people read into the captions, right? So educational driven content, testimonial driven content, and the final one is personality driven content. All right? Couple of questions, and we'll do one last exercise, and then I'll finish up. What do you guys got? Any questions so far?
What's your Instagram?
Yeah. Let's do that right now. Let's promote it at JJ Live, at JAYLIVE. Do me a favor. I'm breaking the fourth wall right now. Send me a DM with the word win, WIN. There'll be a little messenger chat box that comes up. Now, depending on how much, at JJ Live, JAYLIVE. Usually I have something on the screen. When you guys have a big profile, you can start to incorporate little things to help you. So I have a little messenger chat box that when I'm at events, so we'll say, what's your name, what's your number, what's your email, right? Everything that you see Tony doing now, please copy her. I'm taking all the knowledge from here and the experience and putting it into this I call Tony a machine of where we can take her, a global reach. We've been incorporating lives every single day. If you guys want to get wins from today, I can't believe I forgot to say this, do a live. How's the lives been going for you? How are you feeling just some of the wins?
It's been great.
Yeah.
It's been great.
Yeah.
So it's tough because it's like every Monday through Friday, 5 p.m. and I hate it.
Yeah.
Complains about it so much.
Yeah, good, great.
It's amazing.
Awesome, I love it. I love complaining. I love it. What else? See how I just go back?
So well.
Yeah, see?
Like you do, nobody would ever know.
Yeah.
You hate it.
Now let me ask you this. Do you feel like you're more connected to her because you see her all the time now?
Well, I'm connected to her anyway, but
But,
yes.
that's it, yeah, but the whole point of that is if you do lives every day, if you do lives at the same time, it is the fastest, the most free, and the best way to engage and get a client. The best.
And I know I'm going to get value when I'm watching it. There's
Exactly.
always something.
Well, here's the thing. Yeah, I'll get to it in a second. Here's the great thing with lives. 1, you can't edit the content. 2, you can't overthink the content. And 3,
you instantly engage with people. And my favorite part, your confidence level shoots up. But there's only going to be 2 people on a live. Great, do it.
Right.
Because if you can engage 1, you can engage millions.
Do you post it?
You can post it if you want. It's up to you, yeah.
Is there a time?
Same time, because it's a TV show.
Right.
Why does Seinfeld and Everybody Loves Raymond kill it in the 90s? 7 p.m., same time. Not 8, 9, there's replays. Hey, what's your first name? Amy. When Amy pops up, hey Amy, hey, good to see you. Hey Amy, where are you listening in from right now? Put the comments below. Now engagement. Oh my gosh, he said my name, I feel special. Hey Amy, love to know, what's one goal that you've wanted to achieve financially this year? Or what's the one thing you want to buy? She says it. Hey, everybody else, write in the comment below, what is the one thing you would buy if you had $1 million today? The whole point of all this is get them engaging. Hey, everyone, tomorrow at the same time, bring your friend, come back, I'll answer that question for you. It's a television show. You're a network. Very, very powerful. And you know what the great thing is? If you have someone to help you, right? If you can say to them, hey, send me a DM, or what I do with Tony, click the link in my bio. You have a Google Forms. They put in the name, number, email. Now you have their data. Now you can send them an email, build the value with them, get them on a call. You know they're fresh. You know they're hot. They're high value. You can ask the questions on the line. You can ask the questions on the Instagram. Hey Amy, let me ask you a question. Like, if I could help you with that, would you be open to have a conversation? Great, Amy, do me a favor. Send me a DM with your name and number, right? Is it okay if I call? And let's say I'm talking to the camera. Is it okay if I call you after this? Yes. Live finishes, boom, straight to the phone. She's hot. She's not going to not pick up. Yeah, go ahead, man. Green.
Oh, me. I'm sorry.
Yeah. What's your first name?
Sean.
Sean. Hi.
I was just curious if the amount of views really dictate anything, or does that not matter to you at all?
In regards to like your profile in general?
Live, or for example, Tony's getting on every day at 5 o'clock.
Yes.
2 views versus 10 versus 20 versus 100 versus 300. Staying consistent, does it matter?
No, so more people, and this is going to be bold for me to say because I've got the followers, I'm verified, I know what my profile does to get in front of people. It doesn't bother me because the algorithms are so up.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter anymore. I'll get on a live, like I've been on a live and I've got 1 million followers, 8 people. Where the hell are all the people? Then I've gone on live, there's 700. I'm like, something's wrong here. And the 700 wasn't at like 7 p.m. and I didn't promote it. It's just weird. I'm connecting with one. And every time I do it, like someone will be like, hey, I love that. I'm always looking for the people that I know that just I couldn't get them. And when I say couldn't get them, they weren't listening. But yeah, it's so easy and it gives you so much confidence and you'll be a better speaker. It teaches you how to speak, teaches you how to effectively communicate, teaches you how to sell. It's a skill set you can't lose. If Instagram shuts down today, guess what doesn't shut down? You. Guess what doesn't shut down? How to learn how to talk to people. In a space that we're so driven on this, if you can put this down and say, hi, how are you? Let's love to connect with their eyes, talk to them.
That's another thing too, is that we've lost the art of eye contact.
Yeah.
Right.
Absolutely. Yeah. And here's the great thing. The live gives you permission to play and test things out. It's free. They're not going to be like, this is terrible. It's like, it's free. You didn't pay for it, I'm bold like that online, but I like to call people out, but in a charming way, but it's just
5 o'clock a good time. I mean, is there?
It just I prefer no 5. Like depending on your audience. Like Tony's doing 5. It just depends on your own what you want for them. At the beginning, I just think consistency of the same time. What can you manage? What can you do? Yeah. What questions we got, guys? And we'll do final exercise and we'll do lunch. Yes. What is your first name?
My name's Bree.
Yeah. One. Can I give everybody a tip? Share your name. Tell everybody who you are. Right? Make it easy for people to come and engage with you after. Hey, everybody. My name is Bree. Oh, Bree. Okay. Hey, go ahead.
For the lives, do you recommend just ad-libbing, just getting on and talking, or do you have anything planned? I mean, does it depend on who hops on? Like, how do you?
So I like to have a couple of topics to talk about. I don't like to overdo it. I don't like to don't give them too much. It could just be simple stuff. Because if the audience doesn't want to engage with you, you're not going to say see you later. You know, I like to practice storytelling on that. You know, okay, the point of the story today is about the hair product, okay? It was a bad time when I had bad hair, blah, blah, blah. Okay, cool, let me practice it out. But I don't have as much anymore, but I used to have just a couple of points on a piece of paper.
Is it business related? Is it life related? Is it anything? Is it, I mean, because you said, you know, we're selling us, right? We're not selling products.
You don't want, yeah, no one wants to be sold to.
Right.
But they want to be heard from. You're just selling your lifestyle, your experience. Yeah, but don't ever be afraid of telling everybody what you do. Hey, if you're interested, one thing you should get good at doing is always having a CTA. CTA is a call to action.
Yep.
Thanks so much, see you later. No, don't do that. You're wasting your opportunity to tell them what to do next. People are like sheep. They tell them what to do, where to go, what to eat. Yeah. You know? I know it doesn't sound sexy, but at the moment, I'm the shepherd and you're the sheep. I'm sharing with you a story. I'm moving you towards something. Same thing with it in live. Hey, if you're liking what I'm saying right now, do me a favor, click the link in my bio, just fill it out, I'll send you something for free. You know? One thing I'm doing with Tony is we're creating like that quick value-driven videos, 1 minute, 1.5 minutes, that when someone puts the name and email in, immediately they start getting emails, like videos, once or twice a week. Value. Then when Tony says, I've got an event, oh my gosh, I'm buying. That's how it works. Because you've given so much value. You've buttered them up. It's like they might probably even come to you and be like, how can I buy from you? That usually happens too. But yeah, you can do that. Yeah. That's like advanced stuff right now, but like if you know, and you can shoot 7 videos, you can literally shoot the camera like this. Hey, I want to give you one tip today about mindset, one tip today about confidence, one tip today about how to deal with cash flow. When you get money in, what do you do with it? We don't get taught this stuff in school, financial literacy.
Hey, Jay, for your examples, because mine aren't up yet on our website. Because your website, all he did, you guys, literally, he took his phone and he's like this, and it's all on his website. And you don't need to hire, elaborate production crews.
No.
So that's a really good point.
Yeah, they get out of the thought process of like, oh my gosh, I've got to hire a whole crew. No, because your whole crew isn't going to be with you forever. I'm very big on teaching people how to do it themselves. Now, obviously, you can shoot the video to an editor on Upwork, on Elance, get someone like me. That's another level. But like, you should be able to be comfortable now. And there are so many apps. You girls know, there's captions on the apps, and like you can run a whole production with this. And with an iPhone 12, 13, you don't need a DSLR. You don't need that. That's just nice for footage, but yeah, it's pretty simple, you know? Yes, ma'am.
So for the
What's your first name?
Enza.
Thank you.
Thank you. The free stuff that you give away, okay, because some people are going to be savvy enough to come up with a 1-minute video and so on and so forth. So in this business, we have people at all ages and all levels of social media savvy.
Yes.
Right? So what would you suggest for some people, like there's a stylist on my team that might be a little bit older. Maybe she could come up with could she come up with a 1-pager that would be stylist tips? Would that be a valuable free thing?
Yeah.
Or do you think video is?
No, yeah, that's a great question. The move by giving someone something away for free, it's a little reciprocity. You give them something, they give you something back. Now, you're still doing it with ethics, but like, hey, everybody, click my link in my bio. I'm going to give you this free one thing. I'm going to give you my free 7 tips to style up for success. I'm going to give you the one video I do every day for my morning routine. It can be anything. You can test it out and play with it, you know? Like, I've done everything from, I'm going to give you what to post on your social media for free, right? How to start your day with a mindset of how to create videos. Like, the one app that I use to get anyone's attention on email. Oh, people, I want that, you know? Yeah. And once again, it doesn't have to take you a long time to create this. I guarantee by the end of today, we could all create one.
Let's do it.
Yeah. You know, it's up to Tony, right?
You guys, just to give you an example,
Yeah, tell me.
I put a lot of your tips into a training document that I just did. You could even create something like that on 1 page. It'll take you 5 minutes to do. You just copy and paste all of the stuff that we have collaborated with together, and there's your
free lead generation.
Exactly, for lead generation. It's not about ClickFunnels or anything like this.
Yeah.
You guys are sincerely bonding with these people.
Yeah.
So,
How is it different than ClickFunnels?
Well, ClickFunnels is the way. Like ClickFunnels is just a funnel builder. That's not what it is. You can literally go on Mailchimp, and just it's free. You know, it's the whole point of it's using something to give them away for them, like giving you their name and email and phone number.
And the other thing is too, is that you've got to be using Milkshake or Linktree, because you need to put all of your, where they can connect with you. You got to make it easy for that person.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
No, of course. This is once again, it's not my show. It's this is all for you. Like all these little things. This is PR. Just so we're clear. People think PR is press. No, PR is how you're relating yourself to the public. Don't make it hard for them to work with you. You ever like bought something, you've gone through so many pages, you're like, oh, that's it, I'm out. It should be like 1-2 buy. That's why Amazon kills it. They're like, I'm gonna buy that, I'm gonna buy that, I'm gonna buy that. Have you ever been to a restaurant and you can order from the menu and then they bring the bill out after? Anyone? It's like a Japanese, no? Okay. In Japan, like there's a lot of those kind of menus. It's like touchscreen. That's dangerous because you end up ordering way too much, but clever. Go ahead.
You had mentioned something, Amber.
Yeah, hi.
You had mentioned something about 5 minutes. Was it 5 minutes for the live or the call you were talking about?
No, you can do 1 to 5 minutes. It's just like whatever you feel comfortable with.
When you're going live.
When you're going live.
So they're just like quick little jump on, say hey, and then pop off.
Yeah, but don't be so quick to lose the audience because it takes time to engage with people. Like it's like you wouldn't do a sales call in a minute. It takes you sometimes 5-10 minutes just to build rapport with someone, Now, depending how skilled you are, depending how much they trust you before getting on a call, you can get to I call it the meat, the part where it's actually important. Like, what's your problem? How can we get you there? Am I the right guy for you? But yeah, you want to build that on a live. Yeah, go ahead. What's up, man?
So as a guy, right?
Yeah.
I can relate to obviously men, in certain topics, but how do I literally get on Instagram, I'm doing live, real, and attract women, not thinking that I'm trying to hook up with them? Mm-hmm. What is...
Would you want to attract women?
I do.
Okay.
But not, not for business, not for,
For business or for pleasure or both?
business.
Okay, cool. So here's the deal, right? Let me ask you this: why do you want to attract women?
Because men, if you're at the gym and you have no shame for anything, you can use bars. So just clean yourself and get out of there. Women will not do that. Women are more conscious of their hair, whether it's dry shampoo, whether it's this, whether conditioner.
Okay.
So they actually, you guys spend a lot of money on cosmetics and hair care.
Do you use the product?
Absolutely.
Okay, so why wouldn't other guys use the product?
Well, my hairline has dropped.
Yeah, but it's okay.
It came back.
Yeah.
That's what you got to talk about, Mo.
Yeah, we're going to be talking about that. And it's like, now I will not put my name on something unless I use it and I believe it.
That's the same thing with me. Yeah.
And this thing actually works.
Okay, so you just answered your own question. And let me reframe you. Like, close your eyes for a second. Watch this. Close your eyes. Okay. If I give you $1 million this year from all the hard work that you do you care whether it's a man or a woman? No. Open your eyes. Then it doesn't matter. Now, if you really want to attract women on your Instagram, we could use that strategy. But man, like go to what you know. Like you're a man, you can speak to a man like a man, right? Go to what you look like. You're going to speak to Persian men, Indian men, Sri Lankan men, Arab men. Like we have the same skin type, right? Right? You know how much the balding problem in the world is? You know how insecure a man feels? My dad, when he started getting bald, right? He was so embarrassed. So he went to India and he got there's a hair transplant procedure. His confidence was like, boom. My dad's 5'5". I got the height from mum's side. I'm 6 foot, ladies, just so we're clear. My dad went to a company called taller.com.au. That's platforms for men.
Oh my.
My dad's 5'6", right? 5'5", 5'6". He shot up 4 inches. He was on fire that next day. Him with hair and height, So what I'm sharing with you is that that's a big problem in the world. Hey man, you use the product. This is what it's done for me. How do you know men don't really want to leave the corporate life and maybe want to make 5 to 6 to 7 figures a month in their business? Give them what they want, leave them with what they need.
Yeah. Amen.
Yeah, we can talk about it at lunch. Yeah. And thank you for sharing that because, when I speak, I learn.
It reminds me, we get caught up in what we think. That's that whole, I have to attract women. You know you don't. You just have to attract people who want to listen to you. Dude, you may get a huge community in India. You know the problem of like Indian men going bald, Persian men, that's a big problem. Dude, imagine you being the main guy that helps men improve their confidence and improves their hair before they have to go to procedure. And you do that through Monet. Dude, you could easily brand yourself as that guy. Oh my gosh, that's millions, dude.
He's the hair dude.
Yeah. Do you have a before and after photo?
I do.
Oh, dude, that's gold.
That's awesome.
Those are gold. That's why Jenny Craig did super well. The ads would always be like before and after, before and after, before and after. Yeah, go ahead.
So it's kind of like this, kind of the same thing, but a little different.
Yes.
So we were discussing last night because clearly, like, so I'm not these young ladies' age, right? I'm the more mature age, and I'm not worried about my age. Like I'm very confident in my age, but. The problem is so I'm on Instagram as well, and I do have younger friends. I have a 16-year-old daughter, and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
So I kind of feel like I connect with the younger generation quite a bit.
Right.
Except if I was, let's say, talking to Erin online, like there have been younger ladies that they feel like I'm some creepy older woman trying to get them, like for some like weird thing, and I'm not being weird. So I feel like
So
it would
what
be
is
a
the
really
comment?
nice.
What's the comment though? Like what do you are you right? So what are they and be honest with me, what are they exactly telling you?
Exactly saying, I guess there's a lot of excuses in there, but part of it's they don't relate to me because I can't speak to the part of like
I get it.
You're older,
Yeah.
you don't understand
Okay.
like where I'm at in life.
Perfect.
and so on
So
and so forth.
perfect, right? And thank you for sharing. So you're a woman, right? You were also their age, right?
Yeah.
Nothing has really changed in 20 years except for maybe technology. Insecurities probably could have even been worse. Every girl was body shamed about in some way or some sense. Maybe I didn't know what to wear. Maybe I didn't know what to say to the guy. Do I sleep with him on the first night? Do I not sleep with him the first night? All these problems and emotions and feelings. So when that comes up, take it as value. Okay, guess what? Take responsibility on that on you. That means in my messaging, if they're thinking it, I need to bring it up firstly. Hey, you know what? I know a lot of people might be looking at me and going, you can't relate. I would be thinking the same thing. Let me just share a couple things about me. When I was 22 years old, bum, 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 bum.
There you go.
Yeah.
I would start listening.
We can flip that too, which is nice. Like you have, I can't say when I was 45, I did this.
Yeah. You-
I want to add one thing to that.
Yeah, you jump into it.
Why are you so close to me?
Like, for a lot of things.
Well,
I mean, you've always related to me, and you always made me
Right,
feel like
right.
my voice mattered.
But I also have a daughter the same age as you guys are.
I love
Yeah.
that.
So why wouldn't that make me as relatable to those young girls?
Yeah.
I get the opportunity to mold you into women. Like you're not a woman yet, right? You're not a woman until after you've had your first kid and your first divorce.
This is new to me. I'm not a man, I'm a boy still. You know?
But the whole point of it is that I've already gone through these experiences. I want to be a voice for the younger generation. I get to help mold you. Even though your mom's great, I love her, but I consider you a child. You're one of my kids. And I'm just using you as an example. Aaron, you're right behind her, right? But I'm just saying, this is why I think, and Gabby, I don't know where Gabby went. I think she went to go help Naomi get drinks. But this is why your generation identifies with people like me and Jen and Suzette and Phyllis, is because we actually get it, what it means to be a young woman these days.
Yeah. And thank you for sharing, Tony. And it's just like that, but I'm glad you brought that up because that could stop you from creating content. You just got to voice it, and it's good that they brought that up. Just voice it. I know you may be thinking this, and I call it the blue elephant in the room concept. Anytime I speak to a bunch of men about this stuff, I'm like, guys, I understand. I have an accent, right? I have a nice jawline, joke around, right? I get it. You can't relate to me, but you know what I can relate to? My parents wanted to give me an arranged marriage. I never fit in for most of my life, right? I was misunderstood from the age of 16 years old. Can anyone relate to that? Now I hooked them.
Yeah.
We can't relate on this, but I can relate on this bad boy.
I love it.
Open up, they all come in. Floodgates, baby. All right. Hey, I want to do one more thing before lunch, right? So everyone stand up for a second. Take out your phone. This would be good. Where's our video? Yeah, wait, this would be fun for video. All right. So here's the deal, right? If I ask you to create content, Jay will do it. I'm gotta go make a phone call. Yeah, whatever. So we're gonna do it right now. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna turn the phone on ourselves, right? So we're gonna turn the video part on ourselves. You can do it as a story or a horizontal. Sorry, vertical or horizontal, right? I'm gonna say action, and you're gonna say, "Hey, I'm here at Tony's event. I'm having a great day. How about you?"
Are we doing this just a video?
We're doing a video. No, we're doing a video. Yeah. And wait. Hang on a sec. Wait, hang on a sec. Pause. Not yet. I haven't said action yet. Not yet. And the reason I'm getting you to do this is here's the behind the scenes of it. It gets you out of your head. It shows you how quick to shoot content. And 3, people are attracted. They want energy because you're selling energy when it comes to you. Then once you do it, you post it. You tag me. You tag Tony, and I'm gonna reshare it for you. Does everybody have an Instagram account here?
Yep.
Yeah? Okay, great. So I want you to do it on Instagram, right?
Oh, you want us to do it on this?
Well, no, I want you to know. Actually, thank you for sharing. Anytime you shoot content, by the way, never shoot it on Instagram. Always shoot it on your phone. You know why? Because it saves better quality and it's on your phone. It's just one tip that I learned. Because sometimes you forget to post or the internet cuts out. You know, it's, oh, shivers, I lost that. So, all right. So you say, hey, what's up? I'm here at Tony's event, right? Tony, what's the event called? Oh, okay. I'm here at Tony's event for Super Saturday. I'm having a great day. How about you? All right? You feeling me? You guys want to do a rehearsal? You're all right. Okay, good. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, action! Hey guys! What's up? We're here at Tony's event for Super Saturdays 2022. I'm having a great day. How about you? Look at this. Everybody showing up today. All right, now okay. So now post it to Instagram. You're not allowed to have lunch or move until you do it. The whole point of this exercise is it shows you how quick you can post and upload content. Film and upload content.
And tag you, right?
No, I want you to do it on your stories because you don't have to worry about the feed. You go to your Instagram. Who doesn't know how to post it to their stories? It's okay if you don't. We share here. Okay, go on your Instagram, upload the video, and then mention at JJ Live and at Tony. Yeah, do it on your stories. You are going to get likes. You're going to get people DMing you. You're going to get people saying, how do I be a part of this? Ladies and gentlemen, now you have new interested leads. You're welcome. But Tony, Jay, I want to say thank you for having me. It was an honor. I love this is like my favorite part is this. Because we escape your world. So much.